Jason Gatson has moved up into the 4th spot. That's where Brett McClure was before Brett McClure tumbled down to 6th after the 8.3 on the still ring. So McClure looking to get back up on the leaderboard a little bit here.
Got a very difficult vault as well. A handspring laid out front with 2 twists. And that really wasn't even close. So you take the risk and you're trying to get it the big points, and just doesn't have the explosion off of the horse that you need.
Well, of course, and the advantage here for Brett is because of the high start value, he gets a second chance.
Yes, he does. When I first heard he was doing this vault, I was really shocked, because it's not only is it difficult, but it's the landing position is a little bit scary, to be honest. And I think he's the only gymnast I've ever seen in the world perform it. Gonna need a better push, right? And he does.
Oh, that was great.
Way better vault. Probably went 1.5 feet higher, and that height allowed him to get his feet underneath him, and gonna get a very nice score.
Get his score in a moment as you look at Raj Bahavsar getting ready for the floor.
Well, you see that 9.8 on vault. That alone might be a consideration, along with his still rings and possibly floor, to put him on that world team to earn a spot.
Raj fell a couple of spots from 5th to 7th after the 4th rotation.
All about doing these combination tumbling runs, connecting element upon element. When you do one of those 3-pass elements, the 3rd one gets what we call value raised, and that's where you get all those bonus points. Nice side somersault. Has a very easy dismount planned. Goal here is only about that right there. Don't move your feet.
Gives it a little shoulder double fist pump. He's fun to watch.
Great job. Great job.
Score for Brett McClure will obviously be that second vault of 9.6.
One more.
And Bahavsar turns at a 9.35 in the floor, and you can hear him say one more. Well, 2 left for the leader, Paul Hamm. And as he gets set for the P-bars, this guy has a lot of talent, Alfie and Tim. Could he perhaps be, when it's all said and done, I know it's a little bit of a crystal ball here, but this guy has the kind of talent that makes you wonder if he could be one of the all-time greats, if not the best American gymnast when it's all over.
Very, very possible. He has every quality that you look for in an athlete. Does the super difficult skills, but he does them cleanly and elegant. He's one of the toughest competitors I've ever seen, and legitimately, this guy, my opinion, has a shot of, in just a few weeks, being an all-around champion at the world level.
And let's not forget, at the 2001 World Championships, he came very close to winning the all-around title.
Let's also not forget that no American man has ever won an individual all-around title at the Olympics or the Worlds. Paul Hamm could become the first to do it. Lots of talent at these championships, and we want to show you a glimpse of 17-year-old Alexander Artemev competing earlier on the parallel bars.
And he actually is tremendous on this event, but it didn't work today at all. He's very young, a little bit inexperienced, and just doesn't have the overall strength that you need to perform day in, day out. His arm, you see it buckle right there, and there is no saving that.
And this is his first time as an American citizen competing here at the national championships. What's interesting is in his native Belarus, they offered him a spot on their 2003 World Championship team, but he declined.
You know, even after that fall, I have to tell you, he still is a contender. And one of the major reasons why is because of this event here. It's like, Dan, pick every adjective, positive one that you can come up with, and a lot of oohs and ohs and ah, wow, that was so beautiful. The whole routine, it's like nonstop.
Well, when you talk to people about him, they consistently use the word style.
Oh,
he's got a lot of style.
Watch this right here. Going to go right up to a handstand and come back down again.
And watch the speed pick up.
Wow.
Just exquisite form, right down to the toe point. You know what's crazy is he says he absolutely hates this event. He hates training it. He just tries to get through and work out, tries not to make mistakes just to get it over with.
Not bad for a guy who despises the horse.
Yeah, he's something special on this event. There is no doubt about that. He had that form break in the middle of the exercise, which is going to cost him, but if he puts it all together, he is world class. Very difficult element right there, small form deduction, but watch this. He just flies up to a handstand, and what makes this so hard is he comes back down, and there's like no room to put your hands. I don't know how he does this so well, makes it look so effortless. He's like light as a butterfly. You know, the fall on parallel bars, it's going to hurt him. He probably will not make the world team, but this is a guy who could easily not just make the Olympic team in 2004, but be a star.
The score for Paul Hamm on the P-bars, 9.35, so just one rotation left for the champ, who looks like he's on his way to defending his title. Welcome back to the Zocor U.S. Gymnastics Championships. You're looking at the current standings. Blaine Wilson looking to try and catch Paul Hamm in the second to last rotation for him, now on the floor.
One of those intricate combinations here. Way off on that.
But saves it.
Yeah, well, that was a great save right there. Saw his body kind of jetted sideways. So one thing, Blaine, he does a lot of things very well, but he is a great fighter, a good struggler. When things look really bleak and bad, where other guys fall off the event or just stop midway through one of those tumbling runs, somehow he just finds a way to get it done. Blaine is having a good day, but to catch Paul, he almost needed to be flawless today. Sticks this dismount, he gets an extra 1/10 of a point, and he doesn't. That right there, that's going to hurt him a lot. That probably 3/10 of a point off on that dismount alone.
And you can see his body English today. It just hasn't been there for the five-time champion.
But watch this mount. This is why Blaine is always an asset for the U.S. team. Way off balance at the end of this. He jumps sidewards and then kind of jumps back the other way again.
Great body awareness in the air.
Really, most athletes, after that second rebounding skill, they would have stopped. They would have not continued on.
9.325 for Blaine in the floor. So just one left for Wilson as Morgan Hamm gets ready for the P-bars, looking to move up from his third spot. Maybe he has a chance to try and catch Blaine Wilson in the second spot.
Going to be hard on this event. This is not where Morgan shines. Once again, it all comes down a lot of times to where your start score is, your maximum potential, and his is not that high on parallel bars.
You know, what's impressive is perhaps the start value isn't here for Morgan on this event, but what has been unbelievable is the consistency of his gymnastics over the past 2 days.
He had a crippling shoulder injury, a nerve injury that kept him basically out of top form for almost a year.
He has said that